Aloha. Recently, I went to take a PCR test at the Lifue Wilcox Hospital because after coming back from Oahu, I felt very dull and also sore throat, and I had a fever. I was afraid I was infected, and of course, there was a possibility that I had just a cold because as soon as I came back, I felt ill and I had a fever. But I wanted to make sure if I was okay or not, and otherwise, I causing a big trouble to my family and to our members. So I wanted to find out, okay, hopefully okay. And when I tried to look for the place for testing, I used Google Review. It was very informative and useful. And Google Review shows several places on Kauai for drive-through to take a test. And it actually shows operation hour, and the Lifue Wilcox had a longer hour, and 9:30 to 5 o'clock they open. And today I went about 4:30. And actually the instruction says you should go doctor first. You should call this number. But I wanted to experience the entire procedure. So I actually came here without any appointment. And when I arrived at here, it was 4:30, and I thought, I didn't see anybody, and I even
Closed already. Can.
oh yeah, I asked, open or close, and I'm glad still open. And in front of the car, there was a sign which said you should stay in the car, prepare driver's license, photo ID, and insurance card. So I was actually preparing for the information. And actually, what they do first was to take a photo of myself and with my picture ID. And there was actually no form, no need to fill out any form. You don't need to write down anything. And also, they don't ask your name, nothing. All you need to do is to show your photo ID, and they take a picture
No, I
with
didn't go.
ID and myself now
No, I don't
taking a
have.
picture.
You don't have a doctor's order?
No.
Oh, do you need the COVID test for traveling or?
Yeah, I want to have a test because last week I went to Oahu,
Okay.
and then I want to make sure that.
You want to make sure? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you the doctor's number. You need to call and
Yeah.
have them send the order in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So now it's very clear that you need to call doctor first. Contact doctor, and doctor give you order. And if you receive an order, then you can come to this drive-through. And waiting time was kind of very long time. And now I understand because they need to check if they take a photo ID and it's clear enough to show to see all information, because the photo ID was the only information I gave, right? The photo ID is everything, so they need to check whether the picture is clear enough.
You can either call your doctor and have them call you in a COVID test, or you can call the infectious disease doctor here at Wilcox.
Okay.
Okay? And then you can get swabbed.
Okay.
But you have to have the order first.
First. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now I've received a phone number of doctor, and because it was almost 5 o'clock, I decided not to call doctor right now, and on the next day, I'm going to call. And because I think PCR is still very expensive, so not everybody can take a test. The doctor needs to check whether this person should take a test or not. On the next morning, I felt very good. Actually, I was recovered, and so I thought, oh, maybe I don't need to take a test. And also, I felt very good. I thought I should not, uh, call a doctor. I no need to call a doctor. Anyway, but I want to make sure if I'm okay. So I decide to call a doctor's office. And when I called a doctor's office, they actually knew my name. Are you Kosen? Wow, how did you know? The network is so good with, doctor and medical, hospital and the state of Hawaii. The network is very good. That's why one information, take a picture, and actually the information can be shared within the network. So when I called the doctor, I thought I need to see a doctor first, but no need to see a doctor. They just asked me my condition, and I provided information on the phone, and that's all. Then doctor said you should go to take a test anytime at drive-through. So I came back again to the drive-through, and this time without appointment. But this is official no appointment because doctor gave me order to go to drive-through to take a PCR test. So because I already came yesterday, I was very curious to look around and to take a picture, and because this is second time I came. Yeah, by the way, this is COVID test, COVID nasal swabbing, right? And as of July 21st, in the state of Hawaii, there are 1,418 positive cases, and the number of people who took PCR test were over 100,000 people. So because Hawaii population is about over 1 million, 1 out of 10 people have taken the PCR test because over 100,000 people took PCR test. And July 21st, Kauai, 43 cases, but no active cases. So that's why drive-through was kind of empty. I was the only car, only one. So the same lady yesterday came and now taking a picture again. This time, picture ID
Okay,
and
thank you.
insurance, which is my HMS card. And that's all. So once again, you don't need to write anything, no need to fill out any form, just to show ID and they take a picture. No writing at all. That's a very good, easy, fast procedure and safe. And I think, when you need, you should open the window, but otherwise you should better close the window to protect yourself, just in case. And this procedure actually after taking a picture, it took kind of 4 minutes or 5 minutes. So I'm going to make a cut. Anyway, after coming back to Kauai from Oahu, because I felt ill, I regretted. Although I was very cautious, very super cautious, but there was always more things I should have done, more things I could do. So that gave me a feeling of regret, and also that gave me power to do more protection and more caution. So that was experience. One of the big important thing is that you should not go to lunch or dinner with your co-workers. That's very important. I went, but actually that's not good, because if one of you are infected, you all entire workers have to do isolation.
Morning.
Thank you for waiting.
Yeah.
Can you verify your name and your date of birth? You can take
Yes.
that off.
Yeah. 高専石川。
Yeah, so that's the only thing, name and birthday to check.
Okay, so I'll be doing your COVID
Thank
swab.
you.
It's a nasal swab. You do have to swab both side nostrils. May cause you a little discomfort, may make your eyes water, which is normal.
Okay.
When you're ready, you can tilt your head back for me. Okay.
Okay, now this is a test. Polymerase chain reaction. Chain
When you're
reaction.
ready, I'll do the other
Okay,
side.
this is a test. I'm sorry, I'm showing the very ugly image. Sorry.
Okay, all done.
That's
All right.
yeah, the
Take
test is
care.
done.
The doctor who ordered this test is the one who gets the results.
Yeah.
And will contact you in about 24 to 48 hours. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So usually after 24 hours and within 40 hours, you get a result of the test. And in my case, it doesn't take 24 hours. It took about 20 hours. Then I received a phone call from the doctor's office. I was negative. Yes, I was very glad I was negative, and at the same time, I was very grateful to all the essential workers. And thank you very much for doing the service, good service to us, and working so hard. Thank you so much, and I'm very glad I'm negative. Okay, thank you very much.